Hey there, Shafi here. So in this video, I'll show you how to activate the email service which is inside Marketers CRM. Okay, there are a few things that you have to do before you can start using the email service. Okay, so first go to settings, which is right here, and inside settings, go to email settings. So you will see this notification. You can simply close it. So by default, we will have our own email system set up so that you don't have to use a third-party email service like Mailgun, SendGrid, Yahoo, or Gmail SMTP. Okay, but it's totally optional. If you want to use those services, you can use those services and you can pay a monthly or a yearly fee for the package that you choose on these uh, products. If not, you can use our built-in service, which is the lead connector email system. This will be activated inside your account by default. Okay, so if you are going to start using it, understand that you're going to you're going to be charged based on the number of emails that you send out through the lead connector email system. Okay, now if you want to see the pricing based on which you'll be charged, you can simply go here and click built-in service pricing, and it will open in a new tab and it will show all the pricing info of various services we offer. Okay, so the second one is the email service. Here you can see uh, you are charged 0.0014 per email. Okay, which means for $10 you can send up to 7,145 emails. Okay, so it's totally optional. If you want to use arts of service, you can use it. If not, you can use a service like Mailgun or SendGrid or anything. Okay, uh, probably they are going to charge you more even if you're going to send emails or not, but here with lead connector system, you're going to only pay for the emails that you send. And if you're not going to send any emails this month, you won't be charged for anything. Okay, I hope you understand that. The next thing you have to do is connect a domain so that you can start sending emails through a dedicated domain from Marketers CRM. So the email servers like Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, they'll know that it's you who's sending the emails and it's not just a spam email. Okay, for that, simply go here to dedicated domain and IP and choose add domain. And here you have to type something like mail dot or mcr mcrm, just for your reference, dot yourdomain.com. Okay, for example, my domain name from which I want to send emails is marketerscrm.io. Now, if I want to use this to send emails, I'll simply type in mcrm.marketerscrm.io. If not, you can simply change this to mail.marketerscrm.io. I'll change it based on what I like to be used for the email domain, and then I'll choose add and verify. Now you have two options, just like setting up your custom domain. You can either add the records manually, or you can, let the system do the work for you so that it will automatically configure everything inside your email service. You mean your domain name service provider. So click continue, and it will find the provider details and it will ask you to authorize. It will ask you to authorize it to add some records for the emails. Okay, so the domain provider that I use for my domain is Cloudflare. So it's showing I'm using Cloudflare and it's asking me to authorize domain. So I'll click authorize domain. It will open up in a new tab, and it will show me the records it's going to add, and then it will ask me to click authorize. So I'll click authorize. I'll type the domain name. It's just for confirmation. Okay, and then choose authorize and delete conflicts. So it will show it's authorizing, and then it will show you this screen. Just give it like 2 to 5 minutes for the settings to be added, and then go here and click verify domain. So it says domain not verified. Give it a few minutes or seconds. You can see here it shows all the records are verified now. I'll click verify domain again. Sometimes it will show it's not verified. You just have to wait for it. Go back to dedicated domains. I'll click verify domain again. So now it's verified. Okay. So as soon as it gets verified, it will show SSL is issued and the time the SSL was issued, and then it will show shared IP as uh, marking here. And then here you can select a default name and email address from which emails can be sent from. Okay, for example, you can go here, select set headers. Here you can type the name from which the email should go out. Okay, for example, my name is Rafiullah. I'll type it, and here I'll type in something like Rafi at crm.io. So I'm going to make sure that the email address that I'm going to use to send emails out of the system has the domain name, which is Marketers CRM.io, which is the domain that I added. Okay, I don't have to add mail dot in front of the domain, but it should have the root domain. Okay, so the email from which I want to send emails from is Shafi at marketerscrm.io, and after adding this, I'll hit save. Now, when you're doing this, it should be your name and your name at your domain name.com. Okay. So if this is done, it means you can start sending emails from this email address. And to verify that, simply go to contacts tab, create a contact. I already have a contact. I'll simply open it and I'll send an email to this. Okay. I type in guest email as subject. So you don't have to worry if you don't have an email address with your domain name in it, okay? Like the one which I created. I don't have an email address like that. So what happens is whenever you send an email from the system, and if someone else responds to that email will not go to the actual email inbox, and it will land on the conversations tab, which is here. So even if you don't have an email address in your domain name, you will get all the responses back to the conversations tab itself. So you can check it and you can respond. So you don't have to get a workspace account or something else to have your own email address with domain name. Okay. So I'm going to send this test email. Okay. So you can see here, it shows the from name which I typed in, but it shows the wrong email address. I'm typing the email address I want to send from, and then I'll choose, and I'll send. So this email was sent out. I'm going to open my email. You can see here, I just received the email from the system. It was sent to contact at the fulltimeaffiliate.com, which is this email address. Now I'm going to send a response to this. You will see that the response will get back here inside the conversation tabs itself. So I'll go to conversation tab. Let me refresh. Okay, so you can see I got the response that I sent from my own email address inside the conversations tab. Okay, so whenever you receive an email like this, you will see a notification dot here. You can click and you can simply open it. So that's how the email system works. It's super simple. And if you don't have a dedicated domain, you can simply use our domain, and you don't have to use your own domain if you don't have a domain, but it's always recommended to use your own domain. Okay, so it's totally up to you, but the best practice is to use your own domain and to send from your own domain, so it will land on inbox inside your customers accounts. Okay, so see you on the next one. Bye.